Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I will be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Sagittarius today. Thank you for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and to discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Now, this is actually the second time I'm starting your reading, Sag. There was a real resistance to express. The cards weren't flying, and so I've cleared the energy and we'll start again. See if this will flow, but that is not by chance. So there may be some resistance in your energy at this time to express, to communicate. There may even be some anxiety that you're experiencing, some heavy anxiety. Let's see what's going on for the sign of Sagittarius. Please, Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you for the sign of Sagittarius. I find it very fascinating that it is that same kind of energy, that flow. The cards aren't wanting to talk because Sagittarius energy is really that throat chakra is flaring up. They're not wanting to communicate. They're not wanting to speak. Please and thank you, Spirit, for the sign, strongest energies for the sign of Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's all we're going to take today. So I normally pull 3, but the energies are very rigid here. So we have consistency and music. So let's see, we can get some more cards out to help clarify for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm getting with this energy, you're continuously getting signs from the universe through music. So whether songs that remind you of certain places, people, or the lyrics are talking to you in a certain way. There's consistent messages pushing you in a particular direction, guiding you in a particular direction, and you're resisting it potentially. Okay, very interesting energy off the bat for the sign of Sagittarius. Can we get some further messages, please? Further messages, please, for the sign of Sagittarius. Ooh, there's a resistance to the cards speaking today. Thanking you. We have North and South Node. Interesting. Don't let your past hold you back. Step out of your comfort zone. So you're being guided to, in some sort of form through music. It may not be music, but I'm definitely getting signs with this energy. But it's making you very uncomfortable. Whatever this guidance is pushing you to do here, where to move, it's making you very uncomfortable. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't let the past hold you back. And it's interesting because I'm feeling it in the throat chakra. So there's this resistance to communicate here, which is coming out in the cards, and the fact that it wasn't flowing the first time around as well. So there is resistance here. Fascinating energy. Let's have a look to see what the Celtic Cross has for the sign of Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Strongest energies for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Take that leap of faith. Whatever you're guided to do here, I know that's making you uncomfortable, but you are guided to do it. It has definitely something to do with the past, with the Six of Cups here. It's just interesting to see why there's so much resistance. So let's have a look at your energy, Sag. The Sun. This is actually the happiest card in the deck. But interesting, I'm getting more, you see something clearly now. Maybe this is also that you know what you need to do, you know where to go, the signs are clear. There's also, I'm hearing that there's no one seeing this. Even though this is the happiest card in the deck, it has it's more of the energy of clarity that I'm picking up on here. Let's have a look at your challenge. The Four of Pentacles. Here is that holding back energy. Resisting whatever this is, but you're holding back. Yeah, okay. What is it that you know? Ten of Wands. Burden. The weight of the world on your shoulders. It's like you're carrying something heavy. Interesting. What don't you see? The Chariot. Victory here. What's influencing this spread? The Hermit. This is you going within, getting that clarity. Here's the clarity in the light of the lantern of the Hermit. So you've spent some time within. You know, I'm just hearing the signs are clear. The signs are clear. And that kind of comes back to that sun energy here. So look at the future energy for the Three of Swords. Maybe this is why you're resisting it a little bit, because it's still going to be painful. Even though it's something that you need to do. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't let your past hold you back. It feels like there's pain in the past as well here. So look what's coming in for Sag. Seven of Cups. Options, confusion. This to me feels there's many ways in which we can move forward, but when we choose not to take any steps, we kind of just sit there with all these options around us. So it kind of has, it's interesting that it's coming through as a stagnant energy, but it's also coming through as seeing, overthinking and seeing all the different possibilities. If I do this, this could potentially happen. If I do this, this could potentially happen. What if this, I do this and something else completely happens? It's almost looking at all of the potential outcomes of this move, this step out of your comfort zone, this shift that you're being so very clearly guided to do. So that's interesting. Let's have a look at your advice. The Seven of Wands. Interesting. 7-7. You might be seeing 7-7 a lot. It's a protective, on guard kind of energy. I'm going to have to dive a little bit deeper on that for your advice, how that pertains. And the likely outcome. Oh, beautiful. The Ace of Cups. That's beautiful, Sag. There is love in this situation. You just need to step out of that comfort zone. Take a leap of faith. Okay, let's have a look. Let's clarify. Clarify the sun, please, Spirit. The sign of Sagittarius. Sun, please. Thank you. And the sun at the bottom of the deck as well. It's interesting that they have a lot of cards for this one. We have the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. The Ten of Pentacles. The Empress. The Queen of Pentacles. This is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is all, that's very different energy compared to the rest of this. This is beautiful energy. One of love, stability, growth. The Ten of Pentacles, that happily ever after. This is that sun kind of energy. It feels blissful. This, however, does not with the Five of Pentacles. Feels it's that lack mentality, a sense of loss. So even though you have all this happy energy, there's something that is lacking here. It's interesting because with that Sun card, it is the happiest card in the deck, but then there was something else that I was feeling with it when it was more clarity or more seeing. What was the words that came through? Something that you cannot unsee. So it's interesting to see what that would be here. Interesting. So at the bottom of the deck, I also have the Moon under the Sun, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This is all clarity. Something that was hidden is now being revealed. There's that clarity, and these two are that communication cards. So something's being revealed that needs to be communicated. This is maybe revealed to you, whether it be through your signs and synchronicities that are coming through, or by another. It's unclear, but and this is where that block in that throat chakra in terms of something needs to be expressed. I almost get, because whatever is being revealed here, that's been hidden, that needs to be expressed, it's almost tainting this this happy energy. If you release this, the truth will set you free, is what I'm hearing. But if you release this energy then just flows. And you can actually be fully in this sun energy. Maybe there's something from the past that's holding you back. And that's what you need to let go of. Speak your truth. Maybe that's what's making you a little uncomfortable. Step out of your comfort zone. But follow those signs that have been consistent. Because at the end of the day, you have the Ace of Cups here. This is beautiful energy as your likely outcome. So let's have a look at the Four of Pentacles as your challenge. Four of Pentacles as your challenge. Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Chariot. The Chariot is also what you don't see here, which is victory and balance. This is that setting you free. So maybe, and it will take a little bit of work to walk away from whatever is holding you back from the past. But you have the Ten of Cups here. This is emotional fulfillment. So there is something from the past that's almost tainting this Ten of Cups. Because to me, the Ten of Cups is here. It's already within your energy. It's this happy, emotional fulfillment. But there's something that you need to walk away from, let go, express. Keep getting, because it's in my throat chakra. And that will, set you free so you can fully be in this Ten of Cups energy. So yeah, you're holding on to something here, potentially, from the past. Okay. So in your awareness is the Ten of Wands. Let's have a look at that. Oof. The Death and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, something is burdening you. It's something about an ending. Let's get a little bit more on the Death and Ten of Swords for the sign of Sagittarius. Seven of Cups. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is fire energy, Sagittarius energy. And the Seven of Cups, that's what's coming towards you as well. And I don't see it as, because can be usually a confusion card, I don't see that with these clear synchronicities that are coming to you. It's almost like the what ifs. What ifs? What will happen if? That is coming up here. That is burdening you. Is that to take action on an ending? My throat chakra is on fire, so it feels like communication. But let's just have a look at this Ten of Swords, please. What's this Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords. Oh, the energy doesn't want to show me what the Ten of Swords is. That's fascinating. What's this Ten of Swords? It's almost like you're there's something that you don't want to reveal. What is that, Spirit? What's this Ten of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords? What's this Ten of Swords, please, for the sign of Sagittarius? Ooh. Seven of Swords. Okay, that feels a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Here's that truth and communication that will heal. I don't know if this is your energy, Sag, or someone around you, but there's this deceptive, because the Ten of Swords can also be betrayal. This is that sneaky energy, lies, cheating energy, lies, not with the highest intentions. Whether this is something that you have done in the past that you need to let go of, whether this is something that's happened to you that you need to let go of. It's hard to tell, but it definitely feels in the throat chakra. So, and I got before, the truth will set you free. So whether or not this is something that you need to express to be able to fully be happy in self. It feels like, because it feels like whatever this is that's in the past is weighing on your shoulders. And you know it's weighing on your shoulders because it's in your focus. So whether this has been done to you, see that's the truth, and the truth with the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Swords is the healing. That's that setting free. And then there's the Four of Pentacles, holding very tightly onto something from the past. Let's have a look at the Hermit. What's influencing this spread is the Hermit. So let's have a look. Clarify the Hermit, please. Clarify the Hermit. The Hermit is clarified by the Hermit. Also, the Hermit is keeping everything within. So maybe it's something that just needs to be expressed from within. Oh, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you've been I keep on saying you, so this could potentially be Sagittarius, yourself, or this is another, but there's something within your energy. Maybe there's some shame from the past and you've grown out of this. You know, we do silly things when we're young, but it's keeping you really stuck within. Don't let the past hold you back. Step out of your comfort zone. Set yourself free is what I'm hearing. But this past energy is very much everything's being kept in. That throat chakra is on fire again. So it is that need to release. Maybe you need to write something down and burn it. Maybe if it's anger from the past, maybe you need to scream into a pillow. There's a lot of ways in terms of expressing and how you are to release this energy. Because this may be something in the past that was done to you as well, right? You're being guided. So how you are to release this energy, you're being guided. Maybe it's expression through music. Maybe you need to express something through music. But there is consistency in terms of the signs and how you can help transmute this energy. And if you can transmute this energy, it's leading to this beautiful emotional fulfillment. Because it's already here with the sun, but there is a block here. Something from the past that's not fully allowing you to be happy in the now. So let's have a look at the Chariot. It's what you don't see coming. Let's have a look at the Chariot. Beautiful. I don't normally take that as reverse, but I'm gonna. Yes. So what you don't see is victory. So these are your two victory cards, the Chariot and the Six of Wands. There is victory here. And that victory is you releasing the devil. The devil is our ego, is that keeping us stuck, holding on to the pain, holding on to things that don't serve us is the energy of the devil. Now in reverse, that is letting that go. And at the bottom of the deck here is the Six of Swords. That's moving on with the Page of Swords, which is communication. So again, it's something about communicating something will set you free. What that is, who knows? Will be different for everyone, but there's some form of communication. Now that could be through music, creation of music. For a lot of you, I think it is just speaking your truth in some form, because you've been holding on to this for some time and you don't need to. Time to let it go. Okay, let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is what's coming towards you. Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. That's part of that sun energy, and the Seven of Cups came out for clarifying the sun as well. Nice. Six of Wands, I should say, at the bottom of the deck. We have two tens, 10, 10. Endings and new beginnings. So you got the Ten of Swords here again. That was in that Ten of Wands. You got three tens here. So there's massive ending, I would say, almost karmic endings, because you have beautiful energy coming in. This release of whatever's been holding you back from the past needs to end. And with that action, with the Queen of Wands, taking action to end, express, let this go. Beautiful things coming in. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. What you don't see is that victory. This ending, speaking your truth, it will set you free. I think there's this worry that Seven of Cups is going to create havoc and chaos, and who knows, it just feels very anxious. That's the anxiety, worrying about all the what ifs, and usually because it's that devil energy, that ego, the what ifs are always worst case scenario, where this doesn't feel at all. If you let this go, express, I keep on saying, keep getting that from that throat chakra. If you express what you need to express to let this go from the past, you have a victory. Feels very freeing. Freeing from, because this is very heavy. If you've been carrying this for a very long time, it's very freeing. Okay, let's clarify the advice for you as the Seven of Wands for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Anything else, please? No. Strength. There's the lion is the ego, that devil energy, and the strength is you taming that ego. You are able to set down the what ifs and focus on truth and freedom and happiness, because that is what's here with the sun. So clarifying the Seven of Wands, you have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, Temperance, which is your card, Sagittarius, and the World. Beautiful. This is having the strength to close. This is ending a cycle and beginning another. So this is ending, I feel like it's karmic cycle, but this is also patience as well. And this is action, a call to action. So that is what I'm getting with this. There's that consistent messaging from Spirit. You feel guided to take action here. It may take some time, but it will balance things out. It's going to balance the energies out. And it's going to start an entire new, fresh energy cycle. This could be with, because I'm seeing the moon here, the full moon in Capricorn, which is on the 10th of July. So in a couple of days. Full moons are also about releasing, and it's about releasing this. Because you have been on guard for some time, because you've been holding in this energy from the past for a very long time with that Temperance, that patience energy here. And the guidance is to take action and let it go. Ultimately, that's what I'm getting with that. Okay, and let's have a look at your final outcome, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Let's have a look at this Ace of, not Pentacles, Cups, sorry. Ace of Cups for Sagittarius, please. The World. Beautiful. We also have the King of Cups showing up there. It's that new beginning. Aces are new energy as well. New love for self, new love for life is what I'm hearing. Because with that Sun card, there was so much emotional fulfillment, but this, whatever this is what you're holding on to, this thing from the past, it's preventing you from being present in your happiness that you've created in your life. So with this, you are closing out a massive cycle. Beautiful energy. Now let's have a look in the future energy. We do have the Three of Swords, which is pain. So let's just have a look at what this is referring to, please. Have a look at the Three of Swords in the future energy. Three of Swords in the future energy. Okay. we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the wheel of karma. It is wheel of change. But we also have the Ace of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Sun, which is beautiful energy. I think what's coming through and what I'm feeling with these cards and with the Three of Swords being there in such a heavy energy is when we close out these cycles, it can bring up the energy that we've been holding on to from the past. As we step into these new energies, there may be work that needs to be done just to continue to release any pain that is coming up. It's not it'd be lovely if it was just like, yep, see ya, bye, let that one go. But as we move into the energies and as the energies shift, as the wheel turns, we are releasing and we're able to welcome in this beautiful energy. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Sun. But with that, it may, sometimes we hold on to things from the past as a form of protection. And we usually are protecting ourselves from the pain. But sometimes we need to feel the pain for ourselves to actually release it. So it's obviously just coming through the cards here to be aware that with any change and any cycle ending, it's unfortunately never usually without some sort of feelings, putting us in our feels. But you're very much capable of doing this. And yeah, definitely there's that clearing that throat chakra, expressing, communicating is coming through. Don't let your past hold you back, Sagittarius. Step out of your comfort zone. You got this because you have the beautiful energy waiting for you on the other side. So be brave. Okay, so that is your energy read. I am sending you lots of love, light, and insight. So I'll see you next time.